Okay, so the last genre we're covering here is creative nonfiction. And this, as with all the assignments, I want you to really try to have fun with this and enjoy it. You're writing about real life, but it can still be creative and enjoyable. It's basically very similar to writing a short story, and there's some similarity to writing a poem, but instead we're writing about things that actually happened. You may do that in your poetry anyways, but unlike the fiction, this is grounded in your real life experience. The key to doing this so you don't have a hard time trying to decide what to write about is to really focus on what I say here. Focus on an object. Choose an object that has significance to you, that you can write your creative nonfiction and use that as the kind of the centerpiece. So whether that's a story that revolves around that object or a collection of experiences that revolve around that object to show its significance, use these questions to guide you. Why are you interested in it? What do you learn about yourself or human nature, etc.? And you might not have an idea where to start here. And as you read the sample readings I'm providing, that's going to give you a better idea of how this works. But you might, just kind of brainstorm at first. What are some different objects that I could write about that are meaningful to me? And keep in mind, an object doesn't have to be like a knick-knack, a physical object. You could also be referring to a person or a place as well. So the key is you're taking all the skills you've learned from poetry and fiction writing and using it to write about your real life experience. And as you read more examples of creative nonfiction, you're going to get a sense of how this works and how to make it effective. But the key is not just to tell like a journal entry, but to make this an interesting experience for your reader. So they're transported into your life. They're experiencing it with you, with the sensory details, how it looks, smells, feels, tastes, sounds, what it's like to be you and feel what you're feeling through these moments. It's a really fun opportunity to look at your life and reflect on meaningful experiences and also to learn from things. A lot of times when you write about some experiences, particularly if those are experiences that challenged you, you can learn a lot in this writing process. And a lot of times it's not till we write about these experiences that we really gain the full insight that we can pull from them. This is basically the culmination of everything you've learned. I want to see that you can write about real life experiences but still use imagery, use detail, use good characterization and dialogue, and do your best to recreate and recapture these moments. But there needs to be some sort of unity there, that it's all centered around a unifying theme. So if you need to workshop or brainstorm ideas, I'm always happy if you bounce ideas off me. But you might try a few different scenarios and see what works best for you. The key is to really read these examples, get familiar with the genre, and oftentimes once you've read some creative nonfiction, that's going to inspire you and help you see how you can do this yourself. But there's a lot of ways you can do it. Just make sure you're following these instructions here and try to have fun with it, like I said. But feel free to reach out to me if you need further guidance or you need, ideas, help with ideas. You can also set up an appointment with our writing tutor, a live appointment and workshop with them. So the writing tutors are available to help, and I am as well.